everyone, it is Thais here, helping you with your healthy hair journey. So today I'll be helping you to build out a hair care regimen so that you can stick to it and you can see results in your hair care journey. So if you don't know, a hair care regimen is basically a set of rules or techniques or just a set of things that you do to your hair on a consistent basis. So when you have a hair care regimen, you are holding yourself accountable to carrying out these actions versus if you don't have one and you're just winging it. You're just going with the flow and you don't know what you're doing to your hair, and it's so easy for time to just go by and you haven't done anything to your hair. So it just organizes your life and make it more easier to grow your natural hair and to see some length. So I have been using a hair care regimen ever since I had relaxed hair that has allowed me to retain length with my relaxed hair, and now I am carrying out the same technique with my natural hair with having a hair care regimen so that I can be more organized. And it's been working because my hair has grown a lot since I big chop about a year and a half ago. My hair is definitely growing, so my regimen is definitely intact and it's working for me. So to start your hair care regimen, you will need products. So I'm going to be going over some basic products you will need. Anything other than these products that I list are a luxury and they're definitely optional. And remember that a hair care regimen should be suited or should be designed for your hair needs based on your hair type, your hair porosity, your hair density, and it should be really realistic to your schedule. So maybe you're a mom, maybe you work a demanding career, maybe you have a lot of free time. So definitely think of all of those things when you are building your hair care regimen and make it realistic and simple to your hair needs and also realistic to your schedule. So some of the basic products you will need to begin your regimen is a moisturizing shampoo, a clarifying shampoo, or a clay mask, whatever you choose to do, or maybe you're one of the DIY girls who make their own mask, but something that detoxes your hair, you're going to need that product in your regimen. You are also going to need two types of treatments. You are going to need a moisturizing treatment and you are also going to need a protein treatment. So you will also need a daily moisturizer or a leave-in conditioner. They can double as both to me. I don't see the difference between a moisturizer and a leave-in conditioner. I've always seen them as one product, just given different names. So you will also need something that is going to seal your hair, a sealant. So whether it's in the form of an oil or a butter. And I would definitely recommend you to invest in a heating source for your treatment. So it can be in the form of a hooded dryer, a thermal cap, a hooded blow dryer attachment. Any one of those can work, but a regular plastic cap is fine. Definitely get some plastic caps for your hair and also your tools. So we are going to be using new tools for our regimen since we're on a healthy hair journey. So things like a Y2 comb and a detangling brush will definitely need to be on your list. Okay, so now it's time to write out our regimen. So I definitely recommend that you pull out a sheet of paper and actually write out everything you are going to be doing to your hair on a consistent basis. So this is going to hold you accountable, and I feel like when you write things out, it gets deeper into your subconscious and you're more likely to carry them out versus if you just leave them in your head. It's very unorganized to just, oh, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that. It's better to write it out and be very specific. So there are 4 phases of your hair care regimen. So you should have a space called daily. You should have a space called midweek. You should have a space called weekly. You should have a space called monthly. And you should have a space called bi-yearly or quarter yearly. So quarter/bi-yearly. So these are the 5 phases to your routine. I made a mistake, it said 4 at first, but it's actually 5. So for your daily routine, we're going to be going over what you should be doing to your hair every single day to make sure that you're on track to retain and length. So daily routine should involve wearing a satin bonnet or a satin scarf or sleeping on a satin pillow every single night. So you want to write that down. You should always protect your hair at night, whichever way you choose to do it. So you should also make sure that you limit manipulation. So write down no combing daily, especially if you have natural hair. You should not be combing your hair or brushing your hair through every single day. So I like to write down no combing daily. Instead, I choose to finger detangle in between my wash days. So another great one is to spritz your hair maybe with water, depending on how you wear your hair. If you're a wash and go girl, then you can get away with spritzing your hair every morning. But if you're a twist out girl like me, you know, I'm not spritzing my hair every morning. I just wait until my midweek routine. So that's some of the basic things you can write down for your regimen daily. Okay, so let's move on to your midweek routine. So this is usually the time halfway between your wash day. So this is the perfect time to moisturize and seal your hair. So there are other methods you can do depending on your hair porosity or your hair type, also called the LCO method, the lock method, or you can just do the traditional moisturize and seal method if you choose to, or even just moisturize. You know, everything is optional, but make sure that you are adding moisture to your hair at least halfway in between your wash day. And this is also the time to oil your scalp. So add some nourishing oils to your scalp. Give yourself a scalp massage to stimulate growth. So that is great things to do midweek. Okay, so now it's time to move to your weekly routine. So for your weekly routine, this is usually the time to cleanse and condition your hair. So this is known as wash day. So wash day should consist of using a moisturizing shampoo to clean your hair without stripping it. And this is also the time to use your moisturizing deep conditioner or moisturizing deep treatment, as I mentioned, to really moisturize your hair from within so that it can penetrate. So I definitely recommend to use heat with your moisturizing treatment. So you can use one of your heating source, as I mentioned. Also, after washing and conditioning your hair, moisturize your hair in the form of applying a leave-in conditioner or a regular moisturizer. And this is the time where you choose your hairstyle. So there are 2 types of hairstyles you can do during this time, known as protective styling or low manipulation hairstyle. So a protective style is where you protect the ends of your hair, usually in like a bun or twist braids. It's where the hair is clumped together and protected. And a low manipulation hairstyle like the one I'm wearing right now, this is a twist out and braid out in one, known as a twade out. So yeah, so as you can see, my ends are out and exposed, so this does not count as a protective style. This is a low manipulation hairstyle because this is a hairstyle that I do once or twice a week, and then I'm not combing or manipulating my hair much in between. I just wake up and fluff it. So choose either or hairstyle on this day. So now it's time to add to your monthly routine. So for monthly routine, it's great to clarify or detox your hair. So this is the time where you use your clarifying shampoo or a detoxing clay mask on your hair to make sure that you remove build up from your hair, because other products that you use, they actually leave deposits on your hair, and when your hair has those deposits, it's harder for it to receive the moisture you are continuing to give it. So this is the time to definitely use your clarifying shampoo, and also this is the time to strengthen your hair with a protein based product. So make sure that you are not neglecting protein when you are using your weekly treatment. And there are also many other things to add to your routine, such as tea rinses, oil rinses, all of those things that are out there. But I'm just giving you the most important things to add to your regimen. Of course, everything else is optional they're not gonna really make or break your hair if you don't do a rinse, for example, even though some naturals choose to do it. So that is it for your monthly routine. Usually in between the 4 to 6 week range is great to carry out your monthly routine. So now that we have our monthly routine done, now it's time to move on to your quarterly or bi-yearly routine. So what you are going to be doing to your hair quarter yearly. So quarter yearly is a great time to trim your hair. So yes, you don't want to trim your hair too much since the hair only grows a certain amount each month. So now's the time to look at your ends. This is usually the time where you can see wear and tear on your ends and it needs to be refreshed. So you can go ahead and trim your hair. And remember, I gave the range of quarter yearly to bi-yearly. So this can be anywhere from every 3 to 6 months, dependent on the condition of your hair, like I said, and your hair porosity and hair type. So things like that. This is also the perfect time to do a length check and to see if your hair regimen is actually working for you. So now is the time where you should see a big difference in length, in volume, in the health of your hair. So if you see a big difference or you see some change in it, not everyone's hair grows at the same rate, but if you see some change, then your regimen is working for you. So don't try to rush results. It takes time to see the results of your hair care regimen. Usually anywhere in between 3 to 6 months is good. Okay, so that is it for teaching you guys how to build out your own hair care regimen. Let me know down below if you have a hair care regimen, if you need further help with building a hair care regimen. Just make sure that you are consistent and that you stick to it. And the key is to make it very, very realistic and simple to follow along. So thank you all so much for watching this video. Give this video a rating for me and subscribe for weekly hair videos. Bye guys.